Words that come to mind when I think about my hair, probably luscious. It was it was really long and really healthy. I think it made me feel very feminine, just made me very happy and creative. I used to dye it all the time. You know, it was my way of expressing myself. I love to, tie it up in like funky hairstyles, which I feel like every girl does, don't they? You know, if you're feeling good. One evening I'd come back from having lunch with my partner, and then I noticed that I had like a slight receding patch. But at first I was just like, oh, if I've got a receding hairline, we can deal with that, it's fine. And then slowly, as time went on, it escalated, and my boyfriend Ben was finding like bald patches when I got out of the shower. When it first initially happened, I had no idea what was going on with my body. I think my first thought was, is there something really wrong with me? Is there something wrong with my health? Like, am I sick? Which I think was weird, because the only physical symptom I had was my hair was falling out. I didn't really have time to process it, because it happened literally over the course of a week. After it did happen and I shaved my head, I was just like, okay, I can deal with this is fine. And I think it really started setting in the weeks after and the months after, when I realised this isn't something I can fix. You can put on a wig, but I can't change what's happened. And I think it really knocked my self-esteem, and in some senses my self-worth as well, which is strange, isn't it? Because we're not worth what our hair looks like. That's not who a human being is. But I think for a woman it's a large part of you. They diagnosed me with alopecia areata, which I think it was really hard to hear. This is going to affect you probably multiple times throughout your life. They did offer to refer me to a dermatologist. The treatment options available, I didn't want to pursue it. I just thought to myself, I was like, there's no point trying to change what's happened. So I decided to start an Instagram page. Initially it was just me documenting my journey, so keeping track of like if I found like another patch, or just talking to other women who had been through similar things. But I found it such a positive experience, because you could vent about the things that seem so trivial and they're not important to everybody else. But I remember I was speaking to this woman from Australia, sending each other voice notes, like laughing and crying about how we just wanted to put our hair up in a ponytail again. Women were told from day one Rapunzel had really long hair and her prince came and climbed up her hair to save her, or if you use this shampoo you can have beautiful hair like this. And it's drilled into you that having long luscious hair that's feminine. I think when I lost it, I felt like I'd lost my thing to hide behind. It encouraged me to find joy in the little things, to connect with people more, to connect with myself more, and to connect with those things that I have to offer that aren't physical, like my sense of humour, like creativity, going to events and enjoying myself, like just being happy. And I think those are things that I had and I was in touch with, but I wasn't as engaged with as I am now. I've had looking bad, I've had feeling my worst. So even if I'm sat there in my gym stuff and no makeup, and someone's like, do you want to go for a coffee? I'll still say yes, rather than being like, I'll be there in 2 hours because I have to curl my hair first. I feel like I've become more confident as well, because I've realised that I am more than what I look like. And I think that everyone should feel that way about themselves, because it's really liberating. I think hair still means a lot. I wish I had it, and I think that's something I'll always wish to have again. But I think hair doesn't mean as much to me as it did before, and I think that's kind of nice.